Today, I want to show you one of my favorite cookie tricks. A super easy way to add sugar sprinkles to cookies. It takes just a minute, but the cookies end up looking bright, festive, and almost bakery style. Let me show you how I do it. The first thing I do is make a very simple icing. In a small bowl, I add 1 cup of powdered sugar. Then I add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. I always start with a smaller amount and add a little more if needed. What we're looking for here is a thin icing, almost like a glaze. It shouldn't be thick, like frosting. Sometimes I also add about 1/4 teaspoon of meringue powder. This step is optional, but I like using it because it helps the icing dry a little faster and gives it a bit more stability. Then I mix everything together until the icing is smooth. A quick tip from me: if the icing looks too thick, just add a few more drops of water. And if it becomes too thin, a little powdered sugar will fix it right away. I promise, icing is very forgiving. For this decorating method, I use the top cookies with the cutout center. These are the cookies that will sit on top when I assemble the sandwich cookies later. I keep the bottom cookies plain for now. The little cutout in the center actually makes this decorating method look extra pretty because the sprinkles frame the opening. It's a small detail, but it makes the cookies look much more special. Now comes the fun part, the part where the cookies start turning pretty. I take 1 cookie and gently dip the top side into the thin icing. You don't need a lot of icing here, just enough to lightly coat the surface. Then I lift the cookie and let the excess icing drip off for a second. This helps keep the layer nice, and even so, the sprinkles stick nicely. Right after dipping the cookie into the icing, I immediately dip it into the colored sugar sprinkles. I usually use a mix of colors like pink, yellow, and green, especially when I'm making spring or Easter cookies. The sprinkles stick beautifully to the icing and create that bright, sparkling finish. This part is always fun to watch because the cookie transforms instantly. Sometimes I gently tap the cookie to shake off any extra sprinkles so they don't fall everywhere later. Once the cookies are coated with sprinkles, I just place them flat on the counter and let them dry completely. Because the icing layer is thin, it usually sets fairly quickly. The meringue powder helps a little here too, but even without it, the icing will dry nicely. One little tip I've learned after making a lot of cookies. It really helps to work with 1 cookie at a time. Dip it in the icing, then right into the sprinkles, and then set it down to dry. If you dip too many cookies in icing first, the icing can start setting before you get to the sprinkles. And of course, I always keep a little extra bowl of sprinkles nearby, because somehow sprinkles disappear very quickly in my kitchen. I'm not naming names, but I might be the reason. Once the cookies dry, they have this beautiful sugary sparkle on top. And honestly, this is one of those decorations that always makes me smile. I love this method because it's simple, it's quick, and the cookies always look festive and cheerful. And that's it. One very easy way to decorate cookies with sugar sprinkles. Thanks for baking with me, and I'll see you in the next recipe.